Hello and welcome to another episode, and this time we come to you from the pink city of India, Jaipur. Now in this special episode, we'll be speaking with the team that's in fact unlocking global e-commerce success. We'll explore how Redis Cloud on AWS is driving speed, savings and seamless multilingual performance. And so to kick things off, we have our very first guest for today, Fahad Khan, who's the head of digital marketing at Ubuy Inc., joining us. Hi Fahad.
Hi Devina.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Have a seat, please.
Yes, thank you. So excited to find out about all these wonderful products and services and the whole functionality of Ubuy. But before that, can you help us understand a little bit about yourself?
Yeah.
Your journey here at Ubuy, how you are helping the entire marketing process and what impact it has at the end of the day.
I have started the digital marketing department here at Ubuy back in 2017 since I joined. And if we talk about the activities, what we guys are doing here and what type of things I do take care is social media marketing, search engine optimization, pay-per-click, Google advertisement, affiliate marketing. So these are the things which I take care here at Ubuy.
Wonderful, wonderful. I can imagine. So definitely then the technology that drives the entire process must be very key for you at Ubuy. How do you select your tech partners? And again, what impact does that have at the end of the day on the customer experience, retention, and so on?
For selection of technology partners, basically we see three key areas on which we check out that how the technology partners can work with us. First is obviously scalability, as we are operating in 180 plus countries, so we need that portion. We have 300 million items and around 1 million traffic on our website. So whatever new things we need to do, obviously we need a partner who can deploy the things on large scale on very quickly. So this is the first one to scalability in a faster manner. Then obviously user experience and how our internal tech team handles those things. You can create a product, but if it is not user friendly, obviously it will take our team as well time to basically understand how it is doing and doing in large scale. It will be a difficult task. So usability of that particular technology partner is second thing, and obviously third one is cost effectiveness.
So then Fahad, hearing all of this, clearly tech is completely at the heart of everything that you do. How do your collaboration, say with Redis, how does that help you improve your customer retention, satisfaction, conversion, but also again being an e-commerce platform, your cart management and all the various aspects end to end? How does this collaboration help in the process?
It helps us a lot. Since, as I said, that Google is our number one platform where we are getting more than 70% of the traffic from Google organically, and Google clearly says that take care of the users, I'll take care of you. So while taking care, I mean that give user smooth experience, right? It will give them confidence that okay, this website is loading fast, whether they are using 2G or 3G, right? And the latest technologies which we are using AI to basically make the user experience better, to provide them extra values which no one else is providing. Plus also, like in technological terms, we are using various activities that how basically these data will help Google understand how it is working in front of user experiences. As I said that we have deployed various prompts to let users know that how it is working, right? And regarding you ask about sessions, we saw in numbers as well that when we reduce after using Redis, the number of milliseconds reduced, and it reflected in number of large scale indexing plus traffic and obviously orders as well. Just to give you a practical example, let me show you how basically wherever you recently, if you have any product which you want to buy, or you show someone that okay, this is a cool one.
The UK.
Okay, so in UK, and any specific item you have in mind that what you want to get, or I can do from my end?
Yeah, sure. I found that some of the cookies were amazing. So let's see which cookies you have on.
We have one of the best selling, which is our French biscuits. Okay, you just need to type, and then right now it is aggregating from all over the world.
Wow.
Right. As I said,
Amazing. Yeah, that was the one. That was the product.
The retail page will give you all the information that okay, number of items, okay, where you can get and see how much fast the pages were loading, even if it is getting the data from, and then it's having all the information so that you can the features and benefits, which I was saying that no one is having. If you see this product on our other competitor website,
these are the details. That
these are the from OpenAI and other stuff, right?
Fantastic.
These are the if you can see in the real pictures, the pros and cons and other stuff, the ratings. So let's add this product in the cart.
Okay. Yeah.
See how fast it is going.
Yeah, instant. Sure.
In the card, you can see that the item is coming from UK to India, right?
Yes.
This is the expected delivery. This is the amount, and these are the some offers, right? If you are a first-time customer, there is some leverage for you as well.
Yes.
And you can see this.
Sure.
Right? You can apply. Yeah. So we'll go to proceed to checkout. Smooth process. So it is having the complete information. We are giving 100% money back guarantee as well, just to keep the user satisfied. Yeah, because we are sure that we will give.
In case the product is faulty or
yes.
damaged. Okay.
Yes. So this is a pre-filled item. So yeah, here it is your order.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah, I ordered for you, and see how it is easy.
You've already ordered it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
And since we saw that the delivery date is very quick, so I hope that before you will be reaching home, the cookies will reach there.
Wow, superb. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
And since you pop up this cookie, but let's have a coffee. Since the environment is very cold, so let's have a coffee.
You're right. Sounds good. Yeah, let's do that. And thank you again.
Most welcome. Hey, Himanshu is here. Himanshu, meet Himanshu. Himanshu is our AWS server admin.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Wonderful. It's great we could meet you here actually. We were just having a very interesting conversation.
Let's include Himanshu as well so that we can have more conversation.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. You can just grab a coffee.
All right.
Let's start the conversation.
All right, great. Thank you. All right, so for all our viewers, we are now joined by Himanshu Sharma, AWS admin at Ubuy Inc. Himanshu, thank you so much for joining the conversation. We've had a great chat so far. We've understood all about the role, of course, of marketing, what it really means to take an e-commerce business to the next level in today's day and age. And I'd love to know from both of you, maybe you can kickstart this. There's no conversation we can have about marketing and e-commerce without talking about the role of tech and data, right? If I'm not mistaken. So what role do you see this playing, of course, at Ubuy, but also on a global scale? And what kind of future prospects do you see? Where do you see the company going when it comes to really harnessing tech and data in today's day and age?
Yeah, definitely in the e-commerce industry, the tech is playing an important role here, because in an e-commerce industry, users need a seamless experience that they want to add a product in their cart and they just have to place the order without any interruptions. For that, we need a scalable infrastructure that will scale according to the user's traffic. And if mostly in seasons, we can say that sometimes we are getting lots of sudden spikes in our infrastructures. For that, we need a simple solutions that will increase our servers without any interruptions. So yes, we need that type of technologies that we implement to provide a seamless solutions for the users.
Absolutely. Fahad?
Obviously, as Himanshu was saying, that having a rock solid technical infrastructure is very much needed, and especially in case of Ubuy, obviously, since we are largely working in 180 plus countries, so going each and every stuff smoothly is our number one priority, and it should be up to date 24/7 365.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, the roles that both of you play are so important here as well. Himanshu, can you tell us a little bit about how your role, and in fact the entire team that you run here, directly impacts the way Ubuy functions? How do you see the process going as a result of your efforts?
Exactly. Actually, our team is playing the important role in this company, because we have to make sure that our system will be available at every time, and we need to ensure that
24/7.
Yeah, we need to ensure that our platform is also be available at the time of load and at the time of spikes were happened, and we need to ensure that there is not so much of things happened in our backend technologies that will stuck. So we have to make sure that everything is in a smooth line. We have to monitor all the metrics at every time.
Can you share some of the biggest challenges that you face? And also, I'm aware that, of course, Yubai is in 180 plus, I think, countries, as we were discussing. So both on the multilingual side, but in general, like some of the big tech challenges that you face.
So I was saying earlier as well that we are operating in 180 plus countries. Right from like in Nigeria, people are still using 2G technologies, right? And we have more than like 300 million items. So obviously the data scale is very, very huge. But we also need to take care that the people who are using 2G and small technology devices should not be left alone. They should be also included in our targeted customers. So here, as Himanshu was saying, that Redis is playing a big role to cater these people as well, to provide seamless experiences, both people who are using 5G technologies and 2G, 3G people as well.
Absolutely. You have to cover the whole spectrum,
yes,
after all. Yeah. And Himanshu, also you mentioned amongst the Redis offerings at Yubai, you do use Redis AWS Cloud. Can you tell us a little bit about this? How again has this really supported the company? How has this changed the way in which you operate? And ultimately, of course, there are multiple cloud servers out there. So what makes you really choose Redis?
Previously, we are using technologies like Elastic Cache that we have implemented, but it was getting some kind of costing challenges we face. For that we implement the Redis in our system, and after implementing the Redis, we have reduced the cost of our database. Like the direct queries that were running on our database, that has been reduced due to the Redis. And that will impact our costing. We have downgraded our databases because most of the queries were serving by the Redis directly. So yes, Redis is playing an important role in our infrastructure. Also, the implementing Redis will improve as Fahad mentioned, that the user experience will also getting better after implementing the Redis.
So in that case, when you're evaluating which tech vendors to keep on board, what would you say are some of the main factors that really make a difference, and you must ensure that those parameters are met? Both of you.
We consider several factors before onboarding any vendor, third-party vendors. The first factor we consider is the compliance. We need a proper security. If we were onboarding any vendor, we need to ensure that our data is secure. So first we will consider the compliance. Second, we will check their performance, and then we will check their integration difficulties. Like if it's hard to difficult, then obviously we will not go with them. Then we will go with their cost benefits. That if we are getting benefits from as a costing perspective, then we will go with that. And then we will check their supportive. If their product, if they are facing any type of issue, how their team will handle it, and how much time they will take to resolve our query. So these type of things we are consider before onboarding any vendors.
So then for you, Fahad, from your point of view, what makes Redis the right partner, especially keeping in mind the end result with the customer experience, the interactiveness, like you said, maybe the past track record? What kind of makes Redis the right fit for you, Yubai?
For me, like obviously user experience is there. So whenever we are doing the trial period, that okay, how much difference they are bringing on. Let's say the user sessions are increasing, add to carts and increasing, and Google is giving us more weightages compared to previously. So we can analyze the data that okay, on large scale, on a small scale, this is giving us this data, so we will go with much larger data before going full throttle with all of the countries.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing so much about the Yubai story. Really fascinating to understand how a global e-commerce company is positioned here in India and making such an impact across the world. Before we wrap up, if each of you can leave us with what is your vision for Yubai in the coming 5 years?
My vision is basically to cover up rest of the countries and make user experience much better. Target audiences should be wider, right, and make Yubai more recognized brand as compared to what we are currently here. And whenever people think that okay, I need an overseas item which is not available in my country, there should be a direct one single name should come in their mind, that Yubai, which is there, is delivering happiness worldwide.
And as Fahad mentioned that we will be cover rest of the countries. Covering that countries need a smooth infrastructure that will scale. So we will implement the smooth scaling techniques that will scale our infrastructure without interruption the user traffic. So our main focus is to scale the infrastructure without getting any interruptions.
Fantastic, and cover the whole world eventually, I'm sure. Well, all the very best, gentlemen. It's really been a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for sharing all your insights today. All right, well, we've heard everything from Himanshu and Fahad on the YouBuy story, where it stands today, and of course, what we can expect to see in the coming years. That's all we have on this episode, but stay tuned for many more in-depth conversations. Until next time, many thanks for watching.